Hey there, Star Wars fans. This is Transy7272 coming at you with another Toy Haul review. I know I haven't done any Star Wars reviews as of yet, but we're going to be getting into it pretty soon. I'm going to be doing plenty of them. But for right now, I thought I'd do this quick haul video and show you some of the latest and greatest things that I picked up in the past few days. Right here is the Phantom Menace wave. I got the whole wave, starting with Qui-Gon Jinn. Fantastic figure. It is a repack, however. It was originally released in the Evolutions 3-pack from Legacy Collection, and it was also in the 25th Anniversary Collection. And you can see the old vintage style card back is a lot like back in the old days. So there's Qui-Gon, looking pretty cool. And then we have his Padawan, Obi-Wan Kenobi. The backs are all the same on these, so I'm just going to show the front. And then we have Rats Tyrell and a Pit Droid. Rats Tyrell is one of the unreleased pod racers. They've never made them before. The Pit Droids have been made several times, though, in different colors. There we go. Pretty cool. And then we have the new and improved Battle Droid. This is the ultimate Battle Droid. This one folds up just like they do in the film for the massive new MTT, the Mobile Transport Terrain Unit that's coming out for all the droids. I may have got that name wrong, but everybody knows what that is. It's coming out. Great detail. I've been under the weather, so excuse my low voice and coughing. Darth Sidious, and everybody knows who that is. Really nice work on this one. And we get Anakin Skywalker as a Padawan. Pretty nice. More of an expanded universe character with the lightsaber and the lightsaber training ball and the helmet. Oh, but I'll get into more on that when I do the review. And Ben Quattros. And Otega 222. Another form of a pit droid, just with a different head. And then next is Daltrey Dauphine. And he's really cool. Much more articulated than the past Neimoidians have been. He is either the cousin or brother of Lucius Dauphine from Revenge of the Sith. And when I do Daltrey, I'll pull Lucius out and we'll do a double review. Okay. And now this one here, it says it's a character debut, but that's not really true. There was another version of this character released for the Phantom Menace. He had a different head, but he had the same outfit. And African American guy with like a beard and like a little mustache. This is just a different version of the character, but cool nonetheless. And when I review this guy, I'll be getting out the original one. And then yet another Queen Amidala. Pretty soon I think all of these are going to be made. All the different dresses she wore. This is one of the better ones, I must say. Really highly detailed. Yep. Luke's mama. Anyway. And the next one we have in here is one of my favorites. Quinlan Vos. who made his debut in episode 1. There's a little backstory to that too, but I will get to that later when I do the actual review. And of course, I gotta save the best for last. Da-da-da-da. Darth Maul. This is, without a doubt, the best Darth Maul ever made. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Now, when I purchased these at the store, I ran into some of these. Somebody had returned old figures from 1999. And I liked them. I mean, I already have them already out of package. But I thought it would be cool to pick up a couple in package. There's some of the original lineup that came out in '99. Back during the Comtech chip series. And Darth Maul did talk, and there's a little bio. And there was one other one. Oh yeah. Several battle droids were made around this time with different markings. This is one that has the lightsaber battle damage on its leg and on its chest and on its face. A little bio on battle droids. Okay, also, with the new Phantom Menace wave being out, they did away with Saga Legends, and they've come out with a new line for the kids called Movie Heroes. Most of them are repacks with tweaked characteristics. Right here is none other than Lord Vader himself. And this figure was originally released in 2003 as part of the Saga 1 series, or the Blue Cards, just called Star Wars, during the Attack of the Clones movie. Even though this figure, of course, is from Empire Strikes Back. They've retooled him a little bit, and they've given him red eyes, and they've done a little, it's basically the same figure. On the back here, that slashing lightsaber action. They did get rid of the lightsaber, the metal lightsaber with because it originally had a he could throw the lightsaber magnet system, but they got rid of that. Then we got another version of the R2-D2 with the electronical features. When I first saw this, I thought, oh god, they've just really milked this particular model all they could. And then that's something interesting. I found out that he has dirt marks on him, which the other ones didn't, and completely different sounds. Anyway, that's kind of cool. So he's different in the fact that he's got different paint and different sounds. And then also, Obi-Wan Kenobi is part of the movie Legends. Now, what's interesting about Obi-Wan Kenobi is he's exactly the same figure that was released in the Legacy collection, minus the cape, or the Jedi robe. And it's the same figure that's in the vintage packaging that we just showed. I am not really sure why Hasbro did that. but they did, as you can see. Sorry about the glare from my light, but it's the only light I've got. It's the exact same figure. Identical. So, that's that. There's other figures in that line. I've got some more here. There's the red battle droid. Very limited articulation on this one. This was originally released in 2003. And it originally had a magnet in its head, and you could swap it with a C-3PO and interchange the parts. The parts still come off of it and everything, but yeah. And then this Darth Maul here is a repack from 2003. Yeah, this is the Sith Training, originally called the Sith Training Darth Maul. And it had little red painting on his jacket, and he had a magnet in his hand, I think it was a different head. So this is like a, sort of like an old new figure at the same time. And like with Obi-Wan Kenobi, they did do Qui-Gon the same way for whatever reason. Here he is. Bio and everything. And yeah, it's the same one, just missing the robe. This one has a robe. This one doesn't. This one comes with some kind of harpoon gun, which is kind of a cool thing to have. Let's see, what else do we have? I have one other one here. Oh, yeah. And then they repainted this figure. Spinning Yoda from Revenge of the Sith. This time around, you do not get the base that makes him jump in the air. They tell you to push his head to make him spin. However, that really doesn't work. You need the base to actually get him to launch in the air. Just a repaint. Also, at Walmart, they have a Discover the Force wave. And that's a mixture of repacks, repaints, and brand new figures. And one of the brand new figures from that wave is the Naboo pilot. And all these Discover the Force figures come with these 3D glasses in honor of the 3D release. They also have black stands versus the brown stands. And the Naboo pilot is supposed to be released later this year on a vintage card as well, but sometimes Hasbro does not do what they say they're going to do, so I got him this way just in case they don't release him. And there's the 3D image of him, and shows the other figures in the line. Repacked Tusken Raider from 2007. Another Qui-Gon, the same one, third version. The old Darth Maul from the Evolutions Sith set. And yes, Saga Legends Yoda, which was originally Revenge of the Sith Yoda, not the spinning one. And I do have one of what the Darth Maul looks like. You'll recognize him, many of you Star Wars fans out there. Sorry about the glare again, it's terrible, but otherwise it's just too hard to see anything. They gave the Sith Training Darth Maul's accessory to this one. It shows that it has a robe, but as far as I can tell, there is no robe. So that's, yeah. There's some new Clone Wars figures that have come out. I only have a few in here to show you. The Chewbacca is actually a repaint of the one that no one could find from last year. Well, earlier this year. And nobody had, that last wave with even PL and Armored Avage Suppress and all that is just hard to find. So this is like a repainted version, and it's a pretty cool figure. They've made so many Chewbacca's over the years. And then this is a brand new figure. This is the Phase 2 armor for Clone Commander Cody from the Clone Wars. He comes with a jetpack similar to the one Captain Rex came with before, and they're going to do a episode type 3 style helmet for Captain Rex, even though Captain Rex is not in Revenge of the Sith. So what will happen to him? Will he get killed, or will he defect and become a family man? I say the latter. I think he's going to defect and become a family man. And that's it for the Star Wars stuff. Now I'm going to go in the other room and I'll do a second part to this video and non-Star Wars stuff. This is Transy7272 signing off.